This continues our presentation on using subqueries. Now here's a little exercise. I'm asking you to list the author's name who appears as the third author on a book. Let's go ahead and look at the answer. Here, using a subquery, I have an inner select where I get the social security number from the book author table, where the author order is 3. That's where I can know if someone is listed third on a book. It's from the book author table. And once I have the list of social security numbers of those authors, I'm passing it up to an in list to this outer select. So I'm getting last name, first name, author. Let's go ahead and run this. I have this preloaded, so I'm going to go ahead and run it. And it brings me back one name, Bert Gringlesby. Now notice I don't know what the book is. I don't know which book he is the third author on. And I can't get that information from here because I'm only looking at the author table. I'm not looking at the book table, so I don't have that. That's one disadvantage of a subquery. If you really needed to have that in one statement, you would have to construct some kind of join. Let's move on. Now I mentioned earlier that you can use aggregate functions to pass information to an outer select. Let's look down here. I have select max advance. That's the largest advance from the book table. I don't know what that is. It's probably some large number. And I want to see if any book has made more money than an advance we've given. So I'm going to multiply the year-to-date sales times the price. That's the number of books sold times the price. And see if that number is bigger than the maximum advance we gave on any book or any book within the book table. And I'm going to display all this information by showing this calculation here and advance. And see, I can do this calculation as part of an expression inside the select statement. So let's go run this. Going to get it out of here. I have it saved off. Go back to our interface, and I'll clear the box, and I'll paste it in here. So here it is, what we were just looking at. Notice that it's greater than 2. I'm not looking for equality in this case. Submit it. So it looks like I have got quite a few books that fall into that category. Here's the year-to-date sales price, and this is the advance. But that's not really what I'm asking. I want where this is greater than the maximum advance. What is the maximum advance? I can't tell from this statement. I can't see that this is true. If I want to see the maximum advance, I'm going to have to run that as a separate statement. And I'll do that down here. Run these again. I get my initial thing back, but I also find out that the maximum advance is $15,000. I could have looked down the list and maybe spotted that because this is a small table. But in the real world, tables tend to be larger than just 20 rows. So let's move on. I mentioned that you don't have to just use a subselect or a subquery inside of another select statement. You can use it with our data manipulation statements as well. I have an illustration here using an update statement. So I'm saying I want to update the book and I want to double the price of my books. I'm going to set the new price to be twice as much. Where do I want to do that? I only want to do that for New Age books. Okay, where the name equals New Age books. So I go against the publisher, I pass the publisher ID back up. Now in this case, it's only going to be 1, but I can still use an in operator because the in operator works if it's 0, 1, or more. So that's a safe bet. So let's go ahead and run this. And I have the select statement right after it so we can kind of see the results. Go to the interface, clear it out, paste it in. Now, I can't tell from here exactly which one is a New Age book, but I think Is Anger the Enemy is one. So that price is $43.90. That's double the prices again. And I did. Now it's $87. So if I keep running this, I'm going to keep doubling the prices even more. See how these are getting bigger? But not everything is getting bigger. Only the ones that are published by the New Age Books publisher. This is the last slide. I just want to talk a little bit about subqueries. I've only shown you a limited amount of the power of what subqueries can do. There are more options, more complicated and powerful options. But what I showed you was the most likely option and probably the most useful that you can use. If you want to learn more about subqueries, you can look at the MySQL manual online or some other SQL book to beef up your knowledge of this. That ends our presentation on subqueries.